Hello, good afternoon, my fellow gossipers or fellow gossip lovers. This is Gossip Gala, and my name is God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Vibe, aka Plenty, aka Gossip Buddy. I know I look like your host. I'm looking beautiful without the blue. I get it, but of course, you're looking like my audience. All right, with me is the most beautiful girl, apart from me. Yeah, but I mean, she's the most beautiful girl. All talk about money, everything entertainment, everything gossip. She's on it. I'm not talking about any other person than Ogaraya number one of the whole of Africa. Hello.
Hi guys.
How are you? I
I'm
know you
good.
can't be giving all that stuff. Okay, yeah, you can. Given that it's money. I mean, people that have money, they don't talk too much.
No, we don't
Just,
talk.
hello, how you guys
Hello.
doing?
How you all
O'Shea,
doing? What's good?
What's good?
Yeah.
I like to follow you to this America.
Yeah. What's popping?
How are you?
What's jiggy? I'm good. Yeah.
I see. First off, I know the weather actually f up on this one, right? Everywhere is cold. Everywhere is wet. If you get it, everywhere is wet. You know.
Why?
you know?
Why you emphasizing
I don't
on
know,
that
but-
line? Why that line?
but no, but it's true now. Is everywhere not wet?
Everywhere is wet.
Both human
Or-
beings, but the floors. You know.
Eh?
It's
No.
like-
The floor. The streets of
Everywhere is-
Lagos.
Everywhere is wet.
The street of Lagos
Is
no,
wet.
The street of Lagos is flooded. Let's put it that way.
Wait,
Those-
it's flooded.
Yeah, it's flooded. Don't say wet. When you say wet,
But not
Yeah.
just the street though. Like everywhere be flooded. In that case, that's what it is. You know? You don't know?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, let's forget about it. But how are you doing?
I'm
How's your
good.
morning coming? Tell me.
This morning, the driver that I use down
Eh.
here, the man was just doing. It was just easy. Is it my
Kilode.
fault? It's not my fault now. I'm
What
not
happened?
rain because the whole I'm not going to lie. The whole street is flooded.
I mean, given
coming
it's
from my
Lekki,
house
yeah, and you know how the
down to
drainage
this
system
place.
is.
Yes, actually flooded and all of that. And this just says that okay, I think I don't know if I should say local government or the Lagos state
The
government.
local government.
Yeah, local
Mhm, can
governments,
start with
they
that.
need to work on the drainage system because the man was saying, if something happens to my car, are you going to repair it? Well, I'm like, what's my business?
But you there yet?
I
they
booked a
also
ride.
need-
You picked the ride. So how is that my business?
Oh my
you
God.
get and all of that. But then again, I think it's also a thing of concern
Yeah,
that
I understand the angle he's coming from. There's a lot. I mean, he has to look for his daily bread.
True.
There's something my friend used to call it. It's not bread, but I can't remember now. But yeah, he has to look for his daily bread. And you too, you have to look for yours. So
Now.
it's more like me and they go find my own daily bread. I don't understand you. Carry me go where they go.
Yeah.
But then I can understand because after all of this, waka now, at the end of the day, most of the money that he has, he must have gotten today, is something that you have to now spend, in getting his car fixed. Given that, you know how water is with, all of those tech, I said tech, all those car equipment and all. It's going to definitely make it rust, and then
Sure.
he has to get a new one. So I know how car tools are. They're very expensive. None is cheap, to be
It's
honest.
going to be fine.
So
That will not concern
it's going
me.
to be fine.
Yeah, I've sure paid him.
Oh my God.
I'm here at work, so
It's,
should sort
I mean,
itself out.
I
Yeah.
get both angle, but then it's really crazy. I think that the government should look into it and ensure. I mean, we've been crying out for these things. It's not even today. I remember there was one time where they said one water from one Niger place is supposed to come to this side of the air. I don't know if you remember that story.
I think I heard.
Where we had so
I
many
heard,
many
yeah.
celebrities were shouting, they were crying, the likes of Ash Mushi. I remember where she was saying, "Where I won't go like this house here I just buy new." It was so funny, but
Yeah.
thank God that nothing like that happened. And I just hope that we don't get to that point where we start seeing houses here on the island. It's going to be very bizarre, to be honest.
I feel like
It's going to be
you see
crazy.
you see island there. Island is good, though, but at the same time, the downside about staying on the island is this water issue,
Yeah,
flood,
rain
and
season.
small rain. The whole of the place is flooded
Omo.
and all of that. So I feel like people who are doing house hunting, who are looking for where to stay, and all this is like the right time to
It's
go and
true.
start, so that you know where you are staying. You will know if this place
Whether
wants-
na swimming pool.
whether that swimming pool have been
Oh my God.
ocean. So you just need to, that's just it. But God will help all of us.
I mean, we don't they do and since.
Abi, We'll carry
What
it
is
on.
today? I mean, we'll do it. We'll do it again. All right, moving straight into Straight X. There's a lot happening here from all the Yoruba people plus an Igbo person on the list. This is not me shading anybody. From Timmy Tayo, we have here, I will pay you back tomorrow. Don't enter 4 years now. Happy anniversary, thief. Oh, this one got me big time. You see all these people that used to collect loan, that used to borrow money. God, it's a lot really. See, I can understand given the Nigeria situation, the way the economy is. You go collect salary today before 2 weeks, the money don't finish. You start thinking of 2 weeks is too long, Gabby.
It's so long.
Anyway, how many days?
2 days.
I'm serious. That's finished, yeah.
That's finished, yes.
It's crazy.
2 days,
it's crazy.
Gone.
But then while you are collecting loan or while you're borrowing, ensure that you pay back so that even the person you're collecting the money from can look at it and be like, okay. For every time you now go back, subsequently the person can be able to give you money and be rest assured that I know this one, say this one go pay. But you can literally, from what Temitaga is saying, is more like she has given this person money and the person 4 years now, this person has not even given her back. Acknowledge the fact that you have not even given me. You get, it's one thing to have not given me, but then acknowledge this. Yeah, I know say I owe you money, but most say I see they go. Do you get that one? I feel they look and say you know what they do, but no wahala. But the part where I borrow you money, you don't pay back, you don't acknowledge that you're owing me. You just look at it and just keep it moving. That's quite crazy. The fact that she now said happy anniversary thief, I'm like, okay. Okay.
That I think this whole thing just boils down to the fact that people would always tell you, even if you go and meet the well-to-do people, they will tell you, don't always borrow people money that you can never let go of.
I agree. That's emphasis actually.
Any money that I know that you come and meet me, we may borrow me this, so, and I know that if you don't end up paying that money, I'm going to be pained and I'm going to be angry. And it's going to cause issues between you and I. And in order to avoid such problems or issues, I'll just tell you I don't have.
To be honest.
It's not like I don't want to give you, but I know that this thing is going to cause. And people are always fond of, when people borrow money from you, they are always fond of, this entitlement. When you now ask them back, when you ask them for your money, they'll now start saying, like, they will become so rude about it. Like,
why you stop me?
But when you were asking me, you were very calm, subtle, and all of that. But now I'm asking for my money. It's a problem. God. And also, any money I know that I cannot let go of it. I would not even borrow you. I'll just tell you I don't have, and I keep it moving. So that, because money can cause problems.
I agree.
Money can cause issues between two friends.
Even can. You don't already start already. Actually. There's so many stories of it. So
so that's why
crazy.
Anything that has to do with women, please borrow me so amount of money, and I just tell you I don't have to avoid issues. Yeah,
I kind of agree with that actually. I think that's literally a thought that everybody should actually have, right? If you know that if you give this person like an amount of money and he go paying you, or it's something that you probably would need it, there's no need having to give it out in the first place. Yes. It might look like, I don't know, it might sound like you're being wicked, or
it's not wicked.
Yeah, but then it's just to actually help the relationship.
No, at this
in the
point,
future.
At this point, it's not wickedness.
Anyway.
Honestly speaking, it's not. I keep telling people that in everything you do in this life, yourself should always come first.
Of course.
Do not do anything because you want to please somebody.
The other person.
I remember being low on cash, like really low, and I met my very, very good friend. Normally, this is someone that if I tell her, she's going to give me the money because she knows that Oyimena is Oyime, she's going to pay and all of that. But she told me that she can't give it to me because she has to use the money for something else. So I feel like it depends on the kind of people you're dealing with.
Okay.
Like me, I don't have entitlement mentality. So if I meet someone for money, a person tells me, "Oh, sorry, I can't borrow you," and all of that, I would not pick an offense because one, it is not my money.
Of course.
So I am not the one that gave you the money. So why should I be angry and all of that? I keep it moving. I know. And even me myself, that is going to meet someone to ask for money, I will not go and ask somebody for money that I know that I will end up not paying. I know that this money I will not pay and all of that. So I just feel like it depends on
each
and every one of them. Yeah.
All right, straight up to Onyi Damola, we have, I remember when 1 million naira was a big deal. Now, everyone has it in their bank account. Emphasis, actually. Yes, now.
Everyone. Who is everyone?
Anyway.
That's why I say,
No, but I feel like you're supposed to get what she's saying.
No, I get what she's saying, but no, she should not say everyone, because right now, I ain't got 1 million naira.
But can you do something to actually raise up 1 million naira in the space of 1 week?
Yes.
Exactly.
I can, actually.
So what's the biggie? I feel like that's what it is really.
Yeah,
I get her point. I get her point. I don't know why I'm laughing excessively, but I get her point because if you look at the economy situation, right, you see that there's really a lot going on. I was telling somebody one time, I think this is even something that almost every Gen Z, when my mom was quite younger, when she was in school, her school fees was 10 naira. I was speaking to my younger sister because she's a teacher, right, in a school, and she was just telling me how it's a bit rough. I mean, she does lesson and somehow they're not even paying as they're supposed to, right? And then I was just curious to know because I'm supposed to be, the MC at their dedication. What do you call it? Graduation this July, right? So I was telling her that, how's the graduation, whatever, coming in? Let me know. Let me even know what the date is because I think they're yet to set what the date, right? And I'm like, let me know what the date is so I can clear up my schedule for that. And she was like, no problem. And then I was like, okay, how much are they even paying? Let me even ask. But she was like, the turn up is not even okay, I know. Imagine a graduate is paying 35,000 naira for one party. I'm confused. Like, just think about it as a parent. Do you know what it is? 35,000 naira. I mean, there are some people that their salary has probably not been increased in a year or so. And I know when graduation money used to be 5K. When I was in secondary school, our graduation money was around 5,000 naira. But right now, it's 35,000 naira. Some are 50. Some is even above that.
Mine was just 25.
You? I know, again, it depends on the school that I went to a private school, but then it was very minimal. Our school fees was, well considerate and all. You get. But then I'm just thinking about it. Imagine a parent having to pay 35,000 naira. And do you know there are people that are still earning just 15K as salary? And with such a person wanting, yes, there are people like that. You really cannot take that out.
How do you guys survive?
Exactly.
So
it is crazy. So I get her point where she said that 1 million naira then used to be like big deal.
Yeah.
But right now, you can calculate. No, you can do one or two things, you're getting that money back. So really, I get it. Let me not say that the economy right now is in shambles, but it's looking like what it's looking like here, really.
I saw a tweet where somebody said, when will I see 30 million naira again, Lord, in my account? And somebody was like, you
once had 30 million naira.
You even see 30 million naira. God, when will I even see 1 million naira?
Do you understand? That's crazy,
No, honestly speaking, I think the economy of the country right now has just made everything look very funny and somehow. And also, that's why, Toby said yesterday, I feel like the Gen Zs are the most hardworking people.
We are.
On planet Earth, honestly,
speaking.
because I don't think there's anybody that is doing one thing. I don't think there's any. They might not come out outrightly to tell you, but I know that there are people who have other side hustles here and there.
You have to
because you cannot you can't put your eggs in one basket.
How do you want to do professional life and afterlife? Like normal.
Yeah. So it's right now everything is just a lot. Everything is just a lot. I was just calculating I was like, God, how did I go from having money to now trying to manage? Like I had to.
Do you understand?
Adulthood.
Nah.
Well done.
Scam.
God.
Oh my God. All right, to the next, which is the last tweet we have here from Nedu the Plug, and it says APC nearly made shawarma look like special food from 700 to 25. No, them gats go. Honestly, them gats go. See, I actually agree on this one. I was telling you, was it last week, that I've been postponing having to get pizza for myself since the beginning of this year.
Did you get?
I'm so sorry, I haven't gotten it yet.
Why?
Because I'm still trying to check and balance. Given that it's also my month, yeah, I have to also get cake and all of the people around.
Finish.
So it's a lot.
The money will still finish.
I should buy it now.
One bite. Enjoy yourself.
Oh my Lord.
That's why you need to be around people who are foodie, because we'll motivate you into doing the right thing.
Motivating factor.
And this is the right thing that you're supposed to do.
Really?
Go and buy it. Honestly, go and buy it.
I get you. But coming back to this, I kind of agree. See, I know when shawarma used to be 500 naira.
Even
I'm an abuser of all of these
even
joints.
400.
Do you get?
Yeah.
There's this time I was in secondary school. Then we used to get shawarma for about 500 naira. Like, you already know. I really don't like food like that. But you see all this pizza, shawarma, egg roll, fish roll, round donut, it's for me. I live on those things. Do you understand? Like, just buy it. I remember when Coke used to be 300, 200, 100.
Did you say 300?
I'm not joking because I think it was this time.
17 naira. 16 naira.
Oh, yeah.
You're saying 300.
Horrible.
Yes.
Lord.
used to be God. Now
right now it's 500 naira for one.
For some places even sell it 600 naira.
Father Lord God Almighty.
Even malt
Yeah, malt used to be 150.
150. Now malt is a big deal. If you see anybody drinking that beverage, just know that person have money, because everything is very, very expensive. There's this Lebanese supermarket. My mom used to buy shawarma. Hey, one shawarma is 5K.
You can imagine.
Just one shawarma, 5K. So if you are now buying 3, calculate
it, that's 15K.
That's 15K straight up.
Like
just like that. Like just like that. 50K, just like that.
It's crazy to me.
So
I'm
it's everything, like it's so very, 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 very good. God is good to help us.
I know when I used to get like this shawarma, like when now my food,
even
I
chicken
don't know if
and
you get
chips.
it.
I went to this
Hey,
restaurant.
Lord.
There's a particular restaurant
crazy,
I like to go to eat. So I went there. So I was like, let me just, spend. Let me not think about anything.
So.
And I said, how much is this turkey? If you see the turkey, it's not even as big as my phone.
Yeah.
They told me 4 or 5. I said, for this thing. And people around me were like, if you want to buy, just buy. I felt really embarrassed because they're like, they told you 4 or 5. Why are you pricing it? I was like, nah, I can't buy this for 4 or 5. Very small. And you're telling me to buy it for 4 or 5. I just went to go and pomo. I went to buy my pomo and eat.
Even my girlfriend, that 4 or 5 should have probably need to get, it's way better to actually just prepare it yourself.
Yeah,
I would prefer that.
To the market, you buy something
big. Then you go even do and pass the one way you want even buy.
True.
You will say go day nice. True.
Everything is now expensive, like
at this
very,
point,
very expensive. Very expensive.
What you go do buy? Shall we not go enjoy life?
See, I saw a video. I saw a video of a woman. I think they were interviewing her, and they asked her, "How is life going for you?" She said she's just living life. She's enjoying life. So I feel like right now everybody is allowing life to enjoy them. No, that's what I feel.
Jesus, that's
yeah, I feel like people are allowing life to enjoy them rather than enjoying life. You might not have it all, but enjoy.
Let's just be.
Just enjoy whatever happens. That's why you see people can decide to spend their last card on food or on anything, and they will not be concerned. Those are people who are just enjoying life as it comes and all of that. So I just feel like just live, be excited. Yes, the situation of the country is bad, money and all of that, but just live and be excited.
I actually agree.
Yeah.
But then, see, there are some bills that you got to pay. And there are some companies that we got to open. We cannot be enjoying life like that.
But then, the little way.
I get it, though.
I
get it. And let's go on the short break, guys. As you can see, the table is hot. It has to be hot. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, the table becomes hotter. Stay with us.
Nigeria, by extension Africa, battles a growing youthful population, and with little or no meaningful engagement, leaves a ticking time bomb on our hands. We are a blessed continent with great wealth, both in people and material. Our focus on ways remains driving conversations that affects us all. Topics in the news, social concerns, politics, leadership, governance, empowerment, resource management, conflict management, finance, SME sustainability, technological innovation, food security, health, education, brain drain, our well-being, citizenship, and much more. Our goal is to continuously drive these conversations, keep them burning at the table to effect a positive change both for our nation and continent. Ways, what are you saying, has a secret ingredient that completes the conversation every single episode, and that ingredient is you. Our past conversations shaped our yesterday. To shape our tomorrow, we must keep talking. So, I want to hear you. Be a part of our live conversations Mondays through Fridays. And let's all have our say.
Hi, beautiful people. I'm currently live with Gossip Gala. Please keep it logged in. Like, subscribe, follow. Please follow. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Alera Boyo, and I want to give a huge shout out to Gossip Gala. Make sure you stay tuned always.
Hello, everybody. My name is Linda Agwocha. I am the head of advertising for Viva Detergent and founder of Live with Linda. And I'm here to say a very big shout out to Gossip Gala. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us. So it's time to kick off the table, and we are starting with 2Face Idibia's brother raises concern about what's going on, in the house. I mean, there's really a lot to this story, to be honest. But let me quickly read out this for you guys. And it says, Charles Idibia, brother to music icon 2Face Idibia, posted an emotional open letter expressing concern that 2Face is trapped in a toxic relationship. He began by likening the singer to a modern-day Jesus. I didn't know that. Calm and selfless. Then abruptly accused his current partner. We know who 2Face current partner is, right? And he accused this current partner of manipulation, allegedly hacking his phone, isolating him from his team, and disrupting his personal and professional life. Now, Charles urged his brother to step back from social media, focus on healing, and regain control. So honestly speaking, this is really a very dicey one, right? I'll quickly take out some of the reactions we have on this 2Face story so that we can dissect it properly. Now from VDM criticized people for trolling 2Face, right? Urging empathy instead of insult. Now he suggested that Tu Baba has been emotionally affected since his close friend, that's South Sultan's death. Now he advised that Tu Baba or 2Face, I will right? Yeah. Because I was actually waiting for that. I see some people come out to say that anything that has to do with it, do you just mean that the person, whoever that is brought in the podcast or interviewed by Nedu must have been forced to say anything? I don't think so, right? And now that 2Face has come out to say that he wasn't himself. He's not giving, he's not saying that the Nedu did something to you. I mean, there's that point. The Nedu say something to you that made you now say what you're not supposed to say. Not that you're, I mean, in the apology that the apology video that we watched together, where he was saying all sorts of things that he wasn't himself, that he just said it, that he's so sorry that he has disappointed some people, that some people are going to cancel him, and just like what Tosi said. Even though, I mean, Tosis asked whether we have a cancel culture here in Nigeria. No, I think we do, but then it's not very strong. Do you understand? I mean, not be us cancel Naira Marley. Now we still listen and back.
So it's
exactly. So
yeah.
we have it here in Nigeria, but then it's not as active as it should be. Like, I mean, just as we see in the UK or in the United States, right? So yeah, I mean, honestly speaking on the story, I think that at this point, given everybody's concern, I'm concerned as well. I just hope that he's okay. What his brother said is really, really very strong.
It's very deep,
right?
actually.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things he said that, his current partner is the one pushing him to do a whole lot of things. And going back to what Dotun said.
That there's a connection.
There's a connection, yeah. Because Dotun said something that this is not 2Face. 2Face on the norms, if he says something, he doesn't apologize for it. So which one is this one that he has said? And really, I mean, yesterday, I trashed the whole situation. I can be extra. I said it that it does not make any sense to me, right? And it just will never make any sense to me. So a man coming out to say that men are polygamous in nature, and I feel like that's just an excuse for you to cheat, right? But then he has said it. So he coming out to apologize, really, I'm like, you already said it. This is your stance. This is what you believe in. Hold it. I mean, just hold it on you, really. So yeah, it's given like somebody actually forced him, to come and say all of these things. It's a dicey situation. Tell me what you think about this story.
I think there are two angles. There's so many angles to this particular story. You get. I think what is actually going on with 2Face right now. He has lost that shield that used to protect him, and you all know what I'm talking about. Annie. Let's not lie. Whether you like it or not, Annie used to protect 2Face a lot. Annie used to cover, like, how will I put it? She used to cover 2Face like his how will I put it, his excesses. She covers it a lot. Now let's cast our mind back to Young, Famous, Rich and African. You see this particular thing 2Face said on Nedu's podcast.
Yeah.
There is no difference between what he said on that reality TV show with what he said.
I agree.
But even after saying it in that this on the reality TV show,
yeah,
Annie still, covered the whole decision.
I mean, after then they even got married.
They
right?
even got
they
married,
did
they did their whole thing and all of that, and everybody was happy, they kept it moving and all of that. Even when the their fellow housemates, should I call them housemates, or let me just say housemates? Well, housemates. Even when their fellow let's say reality stars rather, because they are stars, even with their reaction, it still didn't matter. They still went ahead with their preparations and all of that. But now he said it again the second time and he's apologizing for it. Why didn't he apologize the first time when he said it? Why didn't he apologize to Annie the first time when he said it? Why is it now that he's apologizing? So now this now brings you to the fact that what his brother and Dotun is saying is actually really, really deep. If you want to look at it, it's actually really deep. There's something that is going on that we do not know. Honestly speaking, that's what I feel. And people coming out for Nedu saying, most are very dark man.
Dumb.
Saying Nedu, when you go to when you
Video
go,
has an issue with Nedu, that's why.
okay, when you go on Nedu's podcast, he's this, he's that. Nedu never forced him to say any of those things. I don't think Nedu forced him and say, talk that thing, said no. He said it. And if you watch the podcast, he was all right. He was himself when he was saying all of those things. So I just feel like the part where he said men are polygamous in nature and all, that's just simply what he was trying to say. I feel like it is good to take accountability for what you've said. You get?
Okay.
Just take accountability. Okay, yes, I've said it. We all know 2Face. That is his stance right from day one.
Yes.
And all of that. Now, another problem I have with this story is them associating it with the late singer Sound Sultan.
Okay.
I don't know. For me, I don't think it has anything to do with that. I know that, okay, yes, that was his very good friend. That was the only person that, that was always there for him and all of that. I get it. But then again, I feel like it is beyond Sound Sultan right now. I feel it is beyond that. I feel like there is someone behind, like there is someone milking this whole thing. There's someone trying to like just look for a way to bring him down, bring him to that level. Now, if you watch the video where he came out to talk about the Benue crisis and all of that, his words were not even
in alignment.
It was not aligned. He was saying this one, the next thing he will say this, and you're like, what's going on? The places he goes to these days, and you're like, no, now I have never seen Tu Baba in this kind of place. What is going on? And all of that. And you're like, what's really happening? Do you get? So I just feel like I really want to, like, I stand with Dotun on this one. I feel like there's something going on. And I also stand with his brother. I feel like there's something actually going on. And yes, so I went through the comment section of this particular story. Oh, more Nigerians, people should chill. Somebody said Annie is sitting down in a parlor and she's sipping cold Zobo. I don't think...
No, cold Zobo is too cheap now. What do you mean?
That's what people are saying and all of that. So I just feel like at this point there, the person, I don't want to call names, I just feel like right now, the person Tu Baba is associating himself with is not doing him good. It's causing damage. Ever since Tu Baba got entangled with this person, it's from one problem to another, from one this, from one... It's just so too much. But when he was with Annie, we didn't really hear... I really don't know what went down between him and Annie, right? But when he was with him, when he was with her, rather, I didn't really hear any, he was very quiet. You don't even know what's going on with him and all of that. Not until he came out to say, even when he was trying to come out to tell everybody that, oh, him and Annie, they are no longer together. He came out, he posted it, then he came back again to say his account was hacked. That's to tell you that there's something going on.
And you said this thing you just said was also, I think that was what the brother was.
That was what the brother was trying to say.
Exactly.
So you can see that, it's not before my mouth to go but then again, you people understand what I'm trying to say. It's deep. It's really, 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 really deep.
Is there something we can do now?
There's nothing.
I mean, as fans, because for his brother to come out on social media to cry, it's giving is beyond him. Because at this point, I really don't know what.
Yeah, I don't think there is anything anybody can do. At this point, yes, people are saying pray for Tubaba. Pray. Okay, fine. Yes, you guys
Pray for Tubaba.
pray for him. No, there's nothing wrong with praying for him. I mean, he's a human.
Of course.
So you can go ahead and pray for him. But then again, there is nothing you can do. He put himself in the seat. Look at the way he's doing. This is really not. This is not the Tubaba people used to know. This is not the Tubaba people used to know. So there is something really going on, and I feel like he's the one that would have to use his hand to take himself out of that situation. You know this song that Ashake sang, "Lonely at the Top." It is really lonely at the top. Honestly speaking, it is really, really lonely at the top. So at this point, the only thing I can say is, oh, okay, we go to pray for you side by side as we do our own personal runs and prayers and all of that. We'll be praying for you side by side. But then again, if your own brother cannot do anything, how much more we?
Who are we?
Your fans. Honestly, that's just it. And I just hope that he'll be fine. Because the brother said the places that his brother would never even go on a normal day, he's going and all of that, from Abuja to Benue to this to that.
Left all his businesses
yeah.
here in Lagos.
Honestly, it's really sad.
It's a
sad.
sad
It's
story.
a sad one.
I just hope that, I mean, we are able to render the help that we can as fans.
But what help?
And
What help? Do you think therapy would actually work, according to what Very Dark Man said?
To some extent, he needs therapy. He's
Therapy
not mentally stable. Isn't that therapy from?
No, I need to know now.
No, but he actually needs therapy because at this point, of course, his mental state is not. I'm looking for the right word. Probably solid, or it's not okay at this point. So he needs therapy. He also needs to look out for himself, and that's what therapy can help you do. Do you understand? Because at this point, you left one person to be with another person.
So the brother
Why?
said he left frying pan
To fire.
to furnace. Yeah.
Oh my God,
but that's a
crazy.
lot. Yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, obviously, as you can see, so he's not in that mental right state right now. So I don't know, he'll be fine. On to the next. We have Egungun of Lagos. Egungun, be careful. Now, express you, they go. All right, this one says Egungun of Lagos celebrates wife's birthday with throwback. I think this story is a very beautiful one. Don't you think it's beautiful? This one, like, you're not smiling. This one is with the caption. What is with the caption?
Why did he have to?
What is with the caption? I mean, I feel like it's a very. Do you know what it is?
It was not necessary. You didn't.
What do you mean it wasn't necessary?
You didn't need to give us the information.
Babe, this is 10 years.
Coming out to say you wanted to link up, give her to your. Well, I beg. I don't think the write-up.
Let's explain the story, right?
The write-up no me.
Now, when he was still in school, right? This fine boy that had his money told him that, I like this girl, I want make you link our two up. You understand? Go give you 3K. You get. Only for him to meet the babe. And he said, this babe now go, though. I know if he share him. Then at the end of the day, he got married to her. Now, this is 10 years down the line. And the guy's like, see that move that I did was a smart one, was a good one, was something that right now I'm so happy I did it. Well, how is that a bad thing? How is that not necessary? Is it you people that are, first off, let me not use the word broke, but is it you people that don't have lovers, you people that don't have anybody to love?
I'm loved at home.
Hey, wait, it's one thing to be loved at home. It's another thing to be loved outside. Hello, I'm
loved at home. The love from home is
enough.
It's enough for me. I don't need extra.
Let me not be naughty on the table today. But see, I love the fact that he gave us a story. I think it's a beautiful one. This is how you know a finished man, a man that is finished in love.
Okay.
Do you understand? And upon how ras he is, because I think Egungun is a very ras person. I don't know. The way he speaks, the way he even acts. And yeah, shout out to you, by the way, because that your G-Wagon is a lot. G-Wagon Brabos. Did you see that? That's a lot too. Well, okay, that's by the way. That's by by the way. But then I think that this story is something that we actually need to emphasize on. Yeah, because see how, I mean, we see more of women come out to, always thank their husband, blah, blah, blah. But see how he took his time and literally give us in detail. Do you know what it is for a guy to tell you, to give you 3,000 naira? If you know his age and by the time time he was in school, right? And how did somebody telling him, oh, I've paid this 3K, this babe may help me run, but I like the girl. You get, and then you see the girl, you like her, and say, no, this one I know they share him. And at the end of the day, you are grateful, you are happy that you actually make that decision, you took that step. It's a beautiful thing, and I think it's necessary for you to come out on social media to talk about it. Yes. This is how you know people that don't have love outside. That's by the way.
Wow.
But it's true.
Indirectly.
Why do you think this is not necessary?
Indirectly.
If it's you that is a wife, how would you feel?
She's calling me, I don't know, sir, this is too strong. She's calling me.
You're not loved outside. That's it. Take it to the bank. It is what it is.
If I take it to the bank, will I be able to cash out?
You cash out there. Oh my God.
Well,
but I think it's necessary actually.
Well, for me, I don't know how you guys, I don't know what is your love language or what you guys love language
yes, okay,
is.
Okay. If you're
and
taking
all
it
of
to
that.
okay.
But for me, I don't think it's necessary to come out and say 10 years ago, your guy say I should bring you for 3K, blah, blah, blah. I didn't just feel like it was necessary for him to like say that, to put it out there. He could have just, there are other sweet words to, use to appreciate your wife, to tell her happy birthday and all of that. Nobody needed to know that information. That's between you, your friend, and your wife.
Wait, have you not heard people's story there? I've heard stories of, how a husband and wife met under the umbrella when rain is falling at the bus
What
stop.
did you say? Under the umbrella when rain was falling at the bus stop.
And you literally see them talk about it. They give it as testimony.
That is romantic.
Years.
That is romantic.
So this one is not romantic.
That is romantic. Wait.
This is very joking.
Wait.
Are you joking?
That is romantic.
Okay.
They met under the rain in a bus stop.
Yes.
That is giving, what's the name of
it's giving
movie?
Korean movie, Abi.
You get.
It's not only you get.
You giving boys after flowers.
Boys
all those
After
ahead
Flowers.
you get. All those kind of movies. But this one, saying that your guy said I should bring you.
It's giving normal, typical Nollywood movie. Hello.
No, even Nollywood movie, no they.
Are you joking?
Nollywood movie, no gets this kind of thing. I just feel like it's.
So you think this one is not romantic enough?
Why are you telling us that your friend needed her for 3K?
You don't get the memo, do you?
I get the memo, but why are you telling us that your friend needed her for 3K?
I really don't think it's a big deal, to be honest.
Anyways, for me, I feel like it's actually a big deal.
Hey.
We really don't need to get so much information. This is too much.
Hey.
Yes, for me, this is too much. If I'm dating somebody like the person come out to write all of this, this thing.
So what will happen? You will break up with him.
I will not break up, but we'll fight.
You will fight.
You will have to take down the post. You will take it down. I just feel like, no, honestly speaking, I just feel like it wasn't necessary to come out to tell us this information.
Wow.
Yes.
But literally, this is how you guys met.
Must we know?
Must you people know? No, wala. Let's go on the short break, guys. When we come back, we'll deal on more gossip. Stay with us.
I describe myself as a polyhumanitarian, someone who believes politics should be rooted in love for country and empathy for its people. I'm thrilled to introduce to you Politics Uncensored, a show dedicated to tackling the political challenges that matter most to Nigerians. This is more than just a show. It's a space for honest, unfiltered conversations about the issues that shape our nation. From policy reforms to elections, leadership tussles to governance at all levels, and the overall political landscape in Nigeria. We will dive deep into how politics is impacting our everyday lives. So join me on this journey as we challenge the status quo, spark dialogue, and work together to build a brighter future for Nigeria. Let's make our voices heard and drive the change we deserve.
Hello, guys. My name is Ezine, and you are watching Gossip Gala. If you love gossip, then this is a place to be because it is sizzling hot right here.
Hey guys, what's up? Check Edgar here, and it is Gossip Gala. Make sure you're always watching Gossip Gala because every time we goss, we sip. It is here on the show, okay? So as you watch, make sure you're enjoying the show because we always give you hot. Edgar doesn't lie. Believe because Edgar said so. Check Edgar out.
Yo, I go by the name UC, aka The Obvious One, and right now I'm with Gossip Gala. Make sure to subscribe and like. Bless up.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us. Still on the relationship, bro, haha. We have here wedding called off after bride's visit to ex-Sparks trust debate.
Eh?
Again, I don't understand what's going on social media.
Wait. Say that again.
Okay, wedding called off after bride's visit to ex-Sparks trust debate. So let me give you guys the story.
Okay.
Right? Now this babe, they just engaged her. Oh, you're about to get married. Oh my God, you're about to get married. Let me read that. And it says, from our auntie that we talked about yesterday,
She's the one.
she says, my friend's wedding was supposed to take place in August, was called off today. Her fiance found out that she visited her ex-boyfriend after their engagement. She said it was just a friendly visit. Honestly, I think a lot of men need to realize that not every ex is a red flag. Just because she visited her ex doesn't mean something shady is going on. Emphasis on something shady is going on. I don't want to go naughty today. Kai. Not all breaks up end in bitterness. If you're planning to marry someone, trust should have already been there. As you can see there, Muzimba says, keep that in mind when your man has a female best friend and is still in contact with his friendly exes. Hey, that's some shade right there. Then Lover is giving us her fiance did well. I applaud him. If it was a friendly visit, she should have went with him. I don't understand what that is from towards the end. I get the point here. She said her fiance did well. I applaud him. But you see that part she said, if it was a friendly visit, she should have went with him. Like my oga go follow me go my ex-boyfriend house. Why? Because he won't know whether we dey date or we get something down. Can you guys stop being dumb,
I have a lot
please?
to say.
Tell me, you have a lot. I love it. Tell
Because
us a lot.
something similar happened to me, but this one is
Wow!
relationship.
It's not the same thing. It's the same